there was. I was at the beginning of the race. I mean, I was looking forward to getting halfway. So that was like a big deal. It's like, okay, let's get halfway, and then because I kind of play mind games, like with the distance, I try to make the rest of the run sort of compartmentalized somehow. So if I made half, okay, then do the other half and you'll be done. So I play all that kind of game. But I know that I met my wife and the Hendels at mile 6 where we planned to meet. And I didn't think I was doing well already by then. And I said, before I had guessed my time would be like 5 hours, trying to get 5 hours. And I ran off, I said, it's 6. It's going to be 6. Because I was kind of feeling bad, but I kind of broke into a little bit of a stride, and after I got better for a while. After 13, after halfway, it gets to become real difficult. At mile 18, I was really having a hard time thinking, how am I going to do another 8? I'm not even at 20 yet. Heartbreak Hill is still coming up, I was asking God for strength, and I'm like, well, that's too vague. Give me strength. Give me something right now. I need something right now. And I swear, I quit praying, and I actually felt a bump in energy, and I ran the next mile or two actually with a little bit more pep in my step. So that was kind of encouraging. Praise. Third cycle of chemo. The cycle it's a 3-week cycle. So I get chemo on week 1 and a different cocktail on week 2, and then I get a week off. So this is my 3rd week. How does it affect me? I'm more tired and fatigued initially, right afterwards, and I also have nausea. Quite a bit of nausea for the first several days afterwards, and it continues actually for the next couple weeks, but it improves a little bit all the time, the nausea. I found out after I had the chemo, I wanted to go out and run to train for my Boston, and the first time I ran, it was like I never ran in my life. I could run a couple hundred feet, and I was like, that's it. And I'd walk and I'd try to run again, and it was so difficult. But after a couple days, it improved. I got a little bit better. My red blood cell count would go up, which carries the oxygen, and it helped me breathe better. And so it gradually improved. The guys would come by, they'd kind of tap me on my shoulder and kind of do, hey, that's great, maybe do a high five or something like that. The women would come up and they start conversations. They say, oh, that's so terrific, it's so amazing you're doing it. I have a sister or somebody, or they know somebody, a relative or something like that who's gone through, breast cancer or something like that. And they start these long conversations, and I'd be trying to breathe. I don't really like to talk as I'm running. So I usually kind of try to slow them down a little bit in the conversation or whatever, and say goodbye, whatever. But yeah, it was a lot of fun though, because I got a lot of encouragement, and that was the whole purpose of the shirt. I mean, I had the idea, I knew that I wasn't going to be running as well as I normally would, and I'd be breaking into a walk, and people be passing me by, and that would really eat at me. So it's like, well, what could I do to come up with something that would encourage me? So my daughter, Amy, and her husband actually came up with the slogan.